The 20-point LinkedIn Marketing Checklist. The LinkedIn Marketing Checklist and why you need. Over the years, LinkedIn has risen from a very competitive crowd as a vital and powerful business tool for anyone or brand looking to invest time and effort in making their business grow. If used correctly, LinkedIn can help individuals and brands generate leads and promote their business through social media publications and business-to-business interactions. There's no doubt that LinkedIn is the social network for professionals, and having a professional LinkedIn profile is as essential as having a healthy LinkedIn marketing plan. Before you implement your LinkedIn business strategy, you need to optimize your account for your business and your page rankings on Google search. Having established that LinkedIn comes top on the list of individuals and brands' platform for doing business, let's share some of the reasons you need to get a hold of our LinkedIn Marketing Checklist guide to maximize your chances of success. Some of the reasons are as follows. 1. Promotion. Sponsorship options, like sponsored updates, avail you the opportunity to target prospective clients and decision makers. These sponsorship options are less disturbing than regular banner ads. They are easy to use and targeted at business owners who will see these ads, pick an interest, and follow up on the updates. But do you know that not having a personal or company profile that is professional enough can tremendously limit the rate at which people engage with your promo? Our checklist will help you eliminate this worry. 2. Crystal clear details. We often come across many websites and blogs offering checklists that aim at helping you set up that desired professional profile, only for you to visit and discover that they mostly run in circles before finally addressing the issue. Sometimes, they even end up not addressing the issue or providing any reasonable solutions to the problem that brought you there in the first place. Trust me, there is nothing more annoying than that. Too much jargon is bad for one's website or blog and one's reputation. Because we clearly understand this, we broke down each point in the checklist to the simplest of terms for visitors to easily articulate and get the solution they desire regarding setting up a standard LinkedIn profile. We don't beat around the bush. 3. Quality content. At the center of every digital marketing campaign is high quality and relevant content. And without quality content, there's no way that B2B companies can engage and retain their potential clients' interest. Because we recognize this, and we also know that individuals, business owners, and brands are tirelessly searching for ways to get reliable information on how to update their profile and make it stand out from the crowd. That is why we've carefully done our research and background checks to bring you the latest B2B updates of how you can readjust your profile and ensure it is up to standard to maximize your chance of success in the business realm. 4. Better account management. How many posts and how much time does a person need to run his or her business on LinkedIn effectively? Do they need to make 2, 6, or 10 posts a week or a month? These are some questions that continually run through the minds of businessmen and women. Our guide suggests you make 3 to 7 quality publications in a week or as many as you can if you have the time. There's no limit to how many you should make, but the more appealing your publications are, the better engagement you will receive. All these and more are what you will find in the 20-point B2B LinkedIn marketing checklist that we have created just for you to manage your account better. 5. Can serve as a reminder. Multitasking is a term that all serious-minded business personalities know, but this usually comes with all sorts of distractions that make it easy to forget that you have to do some tasks in a day. The tendency of this happening very often is high too. The pressure can also make you waste unnecessary time that you would have used to complete another task, thinking of all things you earlier decided to do. Here is when the checklist can come in handy. A checklist in the business world is quite different from regular to-do list. Checklists are usually associated with a process, and the list doesn't change, unlike the to-do list where you can add or remove tasks at any time. With that fact, we are sure that our checklist is guaranteed to help you reduce errors and forgetfulness, because each point clearly states what needs to be done at each point in time, so that you won't miss a thing while running other activities. It equally applies to our routine chores and the infrequent ones requiring us to relearn what to do without a checklist. 6. Discipline and consistency. Time and time again, we receive testimonials that our 20-point checklist has helped our clients be disciplined and consistent. And nothing brings more joy to our hearts than knowing that people see results and improvements in their line of business with our well-detailed checklist. Our checklist will also be there for you when things go wrong, as it provides concrete evidence of what you need to do at different intervals. Without following a checklist actively, many people will be prone to making minor assumptions all day about what task to do. The recipe menu in restaurants is the perfect example of a consistent checklist in action, and that is how our 20-point LinkedIn B2B marketing checklist will guide you until your profile makes it to the top. 7. Improves productivity. The primary purpose of creating a checklist is to make your work more comfortable and to be aware of what you need to do at every point. Our checklist will significantly increase your level of productivity and help you get things done at a much faster rate. 8. Define your audience and goals. It doesn't matter if you set up your LinkedIn profile to create more awareness or generate leads. One thing that you need to have at the back of your mind is that targeting is crucial. The moment you can vividly picture what you intend to accomplish, it becomes easy to define your target audience. Suppose your work is all about selling a productivity tool for social media. In that case, your goal may be to raise the brand's awareness among LinkedIn members with intriguing captions like Social Media Manager or Social Media Lead. A well-defined audience will pave the way for better lead generation. 9. Motivation. Using our 20-point B2B checklist will increase your chances of success in the business realm. However, it will also continuously provide you with the motivation to take timely action and complete our outlined daily tasks that you need to grow. Whenever we attain success, even if it is the smallest one, our brain releases a substance that is known as dopamine. And dopamine is directly connected to learning, motivation, and pleasure. We then automatically become eager to repeat those actions that led to our success. You can trust our checklist to always lead you into a virtuous cycle of motivation, where all you will want to keep doing is to achieve better results. 10. Page optimization. A well-optimized personal or company page will tremendously help you gain visibility amid the people searching for what your company has to offer. Endeavor to insert or incorporate strategic keywords and phrases that prospective clients can use to search for the product or service you render. Be sure to add them in the About tab overview section, and try to make sure it represents who you are and what you do. Also, in our 20-point checklist, we shared the importance of linking your page with the correct keywords to boost your search ranking. We also talked about the essence of actively publishing posts, and how it will help your page drive traffic and appear in the search results. 11. Visually appealing profiles. A famous quote always advises us to save the best for last. And that is what we have done. The ability to create or readjust your profile to meet the LinkedIn business standard is the whole essence of creating a checklist in the first place. Trust me, no one would like to establish a connection with a profile that looks like made in the 90s. A modern profile has to be professional with minimal design. People whom your visit page or profile want to see smooth and aesthetically pleasing content. Keeping your profile up to date is highly efficient in improving your contact rate. In our guide, we have listed some things you need to do to raise your standard from where it is to where you want it to be. We also included tips that will help you choose a good profile and improvise if you don't have enough budgets to get you the world-class photo that would drive traffic to your business. It is also necessary that you aim to attain close to 100% completeness and continually optimize your profile. You can also add a new skill to your LinkedIn profile whenever you acquire one in recent achievements and samples of your latest work. All these fantastic tips and more will you find in our well-detailed 20-point checklist for B2B marketing on LinkedIn. Get the 20 points LinkedIn marketing checklist. www.slideshare.net Download it or print it out. Then go through the checklist for each and every point that you do. This will help you get more exposure and make your LinkedIn profile attractive and grow faster.